All right, Virgo. This is the energy coming through. The Six of Wands is the victory card. This is where you are celebrating after battle and you're being applauded for the work that you did. There's still work to do, but you're definitely feeling some kind of victory right here. This is the past coming through. So, in the past, with the Two of Pentacles, you're needing to find balance. There is too much going on. You feel like you're juggling too much and you needed to find some balance. But here you're showing victory. Like maybe you've done what you needed to do to find that balance. And in the present, ooh. So, the King of Cups is a very loving and emotionally wise person. And this is a water sign. And I've seen this with other Virgo readings where there's some kind of a water sign coming through. Somebody that's going to give you some emotional comfort. Now, I hesitate on saying whether or not this is a person coming into your life. It could be the way that you're feeling, but this could also be a person in your life. Future, justice. So there's definitely some balance going on. Justice is where past wrongs are readdressed and everything is put back into order. So in your physical world, you're finding balance. And you're victorious. So here in the past, you were needing it and you found it. But this King of Cups here, I have to wonder if that's somebody that came through to help you or is going to come through and help you. So now the best path to follow. The Five of Swords is all about, are you winning the fight or is somebody else winning the argument? Why are you arguing at all? This is a no-win situation. You need to back out while you still have your dignity intact. And this is mental. This is just mental nonsense. So as far as the best path to follow, you need to back away from it. Don't get caught up in any kind of mental battle that you might have going on, especially right here next to justice. Don't do that. That's not good. And the influences around you, oh my. So I was just talking about the Chariot. So the Chariot represents Cancer, which is a water sign. The Chariot is all about the willpower to follow the path that you are going down. But you need to make sure that you are choosing the right path, because this is very much about karma as well. What you reap, you will sow. So you need to be clear on the path that you're choosing to follow. Don't do this mental nonsense to yourself. Stop that. That's just, no. There's no reason for that. And look at the majors here. And again, the influences around you, it's like you need to make a choice on whether or not this person here is the path that you need to follow. But here again, you're showing victory. And where you needed balance, there it is. Your hopes and your fears. The Sun. So I'm pretty sure that regardless of whatever path you're going to take, you guys are going to be just fine. The Sun is all about getting that strength back, being revitalized, having the energy of the sun, having that childlike view of the world, and it outshines anything negative. And the warning here is not to let it go to your head. And be careful about passing judgment on others. But here, still, it's like you need to, what are you going to do here? And don't get caught up in arguments. And your outcome? Wow. Okay. So the way that I'm seeing this is that that there's some victory for sure, especially with these two right here. And where you needed balance, you're finding it, but here's this person. And here you're needing to back away from that mental argument going on in your head and choose a path. But no matter what path you choose, the sun is saying, yeah, you're going to be fine. And the Ten of Pentacles is backing that up. The Ten of Pentacles is financial security and looking to the future to see what else you can do. That's serious financial backing. That's saying that what you have in your physical world is in order. You're good. Everything as far as wealth goes is good. But here, it's like still, you're like, what do I do? What do I do about this person? You know? Don't do that. That's nonsense. And the sun is telling you that regardless of what you do, you're going to be just fine. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's showing that even with your past reading, with Judgment showing up, that you found that balance that you needed, which is fantastic. But I don't believe in coincidences. And here you have the King of Cups, which is a water sign, and here is Cancer. So I still feel like this is a person that's going to be coming into your life and you need to make a decision on what you need to do about this. But regardless, the sun is telling you everything's okay. You don't have to worry about nothing. No matter what path you choose, the Ten of Pentacles is also showing that you're going to be just fine. All right, Virgo. Here's the energy coming through. Wow. Wow. So strength. I love this card. It's all about finding your inner strength. This is having the lion work with you rather than taming it. And it's wonderful to see you guys pulling this. So this is going to influence the reading. And this is fantastic. And in the past, wow, wow. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about absolute financial security. This is where opportunities open up for some financial gain. So some of you might have some money coming your way. And in the present, ooh, wow. Okay, so the King of Swords is, on his good side, a very just ruler. But, you know, with swords in the court cards, a lot of times it makes me think of Virgo because you guys think so critically. You're like perfectionists. But this could be a person in your life and it could represent an air sign. And with strength shining over this, I'm looking at the king on his good side. He might be a little bit emotionally detached, but he is fair and he is just. And in the future, oh. So the Four of Pentacles is all about holding on too tightly to something. And I'm wondering if maybe some of you are holding on too tightly to this person here. But regardless, with strength shining over this and then the Ace of Pentacles coming out on top, you guys are okay. But still, I'm wondering what's up with this king. The best path to follow? Wow. So the Emperor is where power, order, and structure come into play. So when you start the journey from the Fool and you go into the Empress and you see everything manifested and all the chaos in between, the Emperor comes in and he brings order and structure to everything. And these two right here are super powerful. You guys are getting your shit together and you've got some super strength going on. So regardless of the situation here where you're holding on to something too tightly, you guys have got it together. And you have strength. And you have some money coming through. And the influences around you. Wow. So, the High Priestess. This is where the possibilities lie between the Magician and the Empress. So, in the Magician is the mental thought. The Empress is where you see everything manifested. The High Priestess is where the possibilities lie. She is the seer between worlds. So I'm wondering if maybe some secrets aren't going to come to light. And also with the High Priestess, this is all about your intuition. These majors are big here. But I feel like there's going to be a secret coming to light. And I don't see it being a bad thing, especially with strength in the middle, but I'm wondering if it has something to do with either this king or maybe some money coming through. Your hopes and your fears. So, and I see these a lot for Virgo readings. The Nine of Wands is all about being on guard. You have some scars, you're still holding your ground, and you're ready to continue fighting. But the problem with the Nine of Wands is that whoever it is that's on guard isn't receiving the new messages that are coming through because they're too concentrated on continuing the fight. You can't do that. Because if you do, you're going to block this from coming through. Now, also, it's like, I have to wonder here if there's an air sign involved, some secrets are going to come to light, and maybe you're holding on to this person or the way that you thought about this person a little bit too tightly, and you're still like on guard. I feel like it has something to do with these secrets coming to light. But regardless, you've got your house in order. You have a fantastic opportunity here and super strength. And your outcome? Wow. So I'm seeing this a little bit differently. I'm wondering if maybe some of you aren't on guard and holding on too tightly to being on guard and being strong and being independent, because I'm wondering if some secrets aren't coming to light regarding maybe somebody who's having some feelings for you. The Page of Cups is all about creativity. It's a lighthearted energy, and this could be messages coming through having to deal with romance. And there's the King. So, I'm seeing this differently, where it's like you have this security in your life and you're super strong right now, which is fantastic. You have your house in order and you're holding on really tightly to this and you're on guard. And some secrets are going to be coming to light. And I think it has to do with the messages coming through from this page that goes back to the King. So I'm not seeing the Page of Cups and his messages coming through as a bad thing. Not at all. Because of this being your hopes and your fears, it makes sense. I see this a lot. And the reason why I say that I see this a lot for Virgos is because my mother is a Virgo. And she does that too. And I'm wondering here if maybe for some of you there isn't this message coming through that you didn't know about this King. So before I get into this, hi Mom, I love you. So I think for some of you, if you have this person in your life who may be a critical thinker, fair and just, there might be some of you that are hanging on too tightly to being strong and independent, which is okay, but I think that you might find out something about this person that is going to be suggesting love and romance. Now, if you continue to be on guard, you might miss out on this.